1,
2,
3.
3.
3.
3.
3.
3.
3 is a simple way
That you can raise the volume for love.
It's 3 things that you can do.
Saying hi to someone and getting to know their name.
Reaching out to someone at lunch who is sitting by themselves.
Writing someone an encouraging note.
For 3 weeks, you incorporate 3 into your everyday lives and journal about it.
Then let the story unfold.
After starting 3 for a while, there was actually this one girl, a freshman, who had the same bus as me. And one day she was on the bus and I said, "Hi," and I used her name. And she replied with, "Wow, you're the only person that's actually really remembered my name after meeting me only once."
When I asked the junior in class her name, she was a little surprised because obviously I'd been sitting next to her for 3 months and had never asked her her name. And from there, I discovered I had so much more in common with her than I could have ever imagined. And it's just great to have gotten to reach out and get to know her, and through her, I've gotten to know even more of her friends.
One day I was sitting at lunch with my friends and I noticed one of the less popular kids sitting by himself. And I got up and went over and started talking to him, and we started talking about what we like to do and what our hobbies were, and we got on the subject of dirt biking, and I'm big into that now, and he asked me if I'd want to go with him once, and now we're pretty tight. Just from going up to this kid, I learned that there's a lot much more than what meets the eye. I learned that we had a lot in common. We bonded pretty easily just from one lunch.
There was this group of people sitting at a lunch table, and I had never talked to them at all or anything, but I kind of conquered my fears, and I sat with them at lunch, and I learned their names, and they turned out to be very nice, and I made a lot of new friends at that table.
Well, the teacher that I have, she has first period. Her son was giving her a hard time on something like the night before, and so I just thought that was a good time to write her a note and just say something nice to her. When I put the note, I went back later that day because I had to finish a test, and she pulled me outside and it was just like, "Thanks for writing that note." She ended up saying that there's no homework anymore.
I'm a student teacher, right? And I teach kids every other day, and we get parent conferences. And I got a note from a parent one time, and the note said that, "Thank you for all you've done for my son, and thank you for being such a positive influence in their life, and we really appreciate it that he has someone like you to guide him." And I felt great. And it was ironic. I'm doing the 3, I'm the one giving the notes, but I got the note this time, and it made me feel great.
The biggest change I found in myself is I am definitely more able to talk to people and make new friends.
Before the 3 weeks started, I definitely was more focused on what others thought about me, and that's in the big picture, that's not really what matters.
3 isn't just something that ends. It's not something that you can turn off. It doesn't end in 3 weeks.
So you can't just change people. You can't just tell them do this and expect them to do it. The best way to do it is just lead by example. You do it. You get out there.
There's definitely a fear about it, but you really just have to overcome that and not really care about what your friends might say. I'm the kind of person who loves a good challenge, and taking on 3 is one of the greatest challenges that I've gotten to do.
It's changed me. I've made new friends and learned new things about people. I don't think I'll ever be going back to how I was.
Sign up,
Get a journal.
And take on the challenge of 3.